Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again on the ship, and we have to activate Spirit Vision. Oh yeah. Of course, we're already running fairly fast. Let's just get ourselves some souls back and talk to Lora.
Shh, Quercus. It's okay. We're okay.
You're pretty much dead.
He runs his paws over the cat's skeleton with long, methodical strokes. Sometimes his fingers curl, as if he's forgotten that Quercus's fur is long gone.
Shh, don't cry. We got out. We made it. We're safe. They can't get us here. The knights will never hurt us again, Quercus. I promise.
Again? What did they do before?
Quercus, after all the shield has done, do you think it's time?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes, I think so too. The story belongs to us both, and by now the shield deserves to know the truth.
The squirrel looks up and meets your eyes for the first time. Small, shining beads take you in.
We have traveled some time together, Shield. There were times when I very nearly lost heart. My research, so much of it has led to naught. At times, I fear I am no closer to stopping the acorn than when I started. But you have been relentless. When I felt I might falter, you sallied forward.
I don't even know what Sir Lora was supposed to do till now.
You and Quercus have given me strength when mine waned. You deserve to know the truth. The reason I know so much about the Knights of Dre, the reason I'm the one who needs to stop them.
It's probably because he was one of them, is it?
I was one of their order once. I was an acolyte of the great acorn. I saw dwarves tear down my forest, turning my home into weapons of war. I saw humans launching great orbs of fire into the homes of my friends. I saw lizards shackling the citizens of the land with harnesses and whips. The great acorn would stop you all for good.
Narrow your eyes. He's talking about genocide. Well, you can understand that, definitely.
At least, that's what I thought then. I believed in the cause of the great acorn. I believed the Knights of Dre were righteous in their quest. But they proved themselves zealots. Heartless.
He runs his paws along Quercus's bony head and scritches the space behind his ear. Quercus rattles a dry, contented purr.
Quercus was once a beautiful, burnished orange, long of hair, green of eye, so soft of tread he could stalk through a thicket of dry thorns without disturbing a single one. That was before the Knights of Dre decided, well, they decreed, they executed him.
What? Let the words hang there. Chilling the air. Not solemnly, sorry. What? Come on. Let's let them hang there.
Squirrels alone shall reap the great acorn's blessings, they said. It's unnatural to associate with other species, they said. So, they killed him. My friend. It was then I knew that they'd gone too far. It was then that I realized what I had been party to. It took every last bit of magic I had gathered to bring him back. Then we ran. I just wanted to find a safe den where we could hide together, but...
The squirrel sits quietly for a moment, running his hand down the cat's spine. Quercus arches his back and flexes his claws.
But Quercus said we could do more. He said we should push on.
And now, as what he's going to do next.
Now I'm going to undo what the Knights have done. I will discover how to stop the great acorn. I will protect the creatures of this land. All of them. With Quercus at my side, with you at my side, I know I will not fail.
Good to know.
Aye, the giant takes notice of its
Charges. Oh, we got so much bucket of wood. Wait, who's this guy? Ifan. Oh, finally. Finally, they come back dead.
Ifan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is neither affection nor blame in his expression.
Wave a wand in front of his eyes. Or maybe we can call out his
He
name.
gives no sign of seeing you. Ifan's eyes flicker rapidly from side to side, as if trying to take in an expansive sight. He whispers, Gleku Doma, over and over, and suddenly you seem to hear the chattering of thousands of elven voices in the distance. Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound, his own voice joining the cacophony that you can hear, that you could hear, for now no sound remains. All is calm.
Oh. And there he goes. Interesting. And up here we have, of course, Gareth, the Garethian.
Gareth's head is steady, but his face is pale, and his eyes are lost.
We still have a mission, Godwoken. You must ascend. I will see it through.
Let's hope so. And, of course, we get... Shouldn't there be, like, leveled up items in here? I mean, look at this. All of this is level 13, 14. None of this is of any higher quality. That is a wee bit sad. What else we got? Nothing. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing to get from this guy. Sad, sad, sad. But anyway, at least we get something out of that. Before we talk to the rest of the squad, let's just look around a little bit. My inventory... okay, I could... Yeah, I could still carry around a little bit at least. Oh yeah, what about those? Almira and Mihaly. They might actually get something from this. So let's see. Should I craft the thingy myself, or should I give it to
I thought you'd
Almira?
forgotten about me, darling. How goes your little endeavor?
Yeah, I fought my way through the council.
Almira gives you a devilish grin and traces her finger along your forearm.
I had a feeling you'd be one to watch, my dear. I'm glad to hear my faith wasn't misplaced.
Produce the components of the Swanbake and hand them over to Almira.
Almira accepts the pieces with a coy smile and a bat of her eyelashes.
And the tablet?
Well, you can get that too.
Darling. Why, I can't remember the last time someone showed me such kindness. Maybe even never. When it matters most, I will stand alongside you. I promise.
Aw.
After all, I am soon to be a free woman. I can choose to follow whomever I wish now.
Aw. And what about Mihaly? Huh? What about it? Think about the people. So, what do we got here? Level 16. And I'm level like... There we go. The Sinister Watch. That looks more like one of those... What is this? Finesse, Huntsman's Control. All of this is not necessary. Great. We got a nice fire wand as well. That's a good one for Fane, actually. Let's see. I have to compare this properly. That means I have to get Fane back. So I can talk to them. Oh! Look at that. So, what do we have here? We got ourselves a nice rune frame again. That's neat. So, we are going for... I have a version of those already in my inventory, but I think I should rather get... maybe some boots? Nah, the boots would be a wee bit of a waste. That one, of course, competes with the armor set. The Cowl of True Sight. That is not necessary anymore, so I could actually exchange it. This is Hydro Surface bonus, Aerothurge, Necromancy, Summoning, and some wits. I would lose out on intelligence though. But this is a strength thing. It's also not good. What do we have here? Dual wield, not necessarily needed. The damage itself is higher, which is good. There is no rune on it, which is not so nice. Okay, what about the gold amount? Looks like the highest you can get is from this one. And this is earth and poison resistance. Not quite sure about the gloves though, because poison resistance is not necessary for a lot of characters, and the others usually go with strength stuff. So let's go with the ones. See where it gets us.
I'm glad I didn't step ashore on that island with you, sorcerer.
Yeah, and what's on your
That place
mind?
is the order. My comrades,
I don't regret leaving with Almira, but I did swear an oath. I hear Bishop Alexander made it to the island with some followers. What came of him?
Yeah, well, you don't know what happened to him. Actually, we know exactly what happened to him. He got dead.
No loss. The Divine Order grew weak and divided under his stewardship. Perhaps if it survives, it can come back stronger.
Oh, what do we have here? Nice potions. This is actually a really cool merchant. So if you don't want to craft those potions yourself, just pick up some resistance potions. Maybe even get the perk that doubles your resistances and you're good. You don't even need 75% potions. They're just a nice addition. But anyway. So what about Tarquin?
All this commotion hasn't made it any easier for me to restore anathema. The fewer distractions, the better.
And what about the progress?
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Now, let's trade and see what he has. So much gold. It's unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. This is good. Except for the poison, which is not so good. But the fact that it's two-handed, it has some slots also available. This is amazing. And it's higher than 100 in terms of damage, which is also nice. That makes future fights maybe really easy. But I just don't know the kind of enemies that I'm going to face. That's just one thing. I could, yeah, just get a quick overview on the things up here. So what do we have? We got some air. We got, again, water. Yeah, that would be somewhat better, but it's more on the tanky side. What about armor and things? Yeah, again. The problem is that they are always on... Yeah, they always have the wrong stats. I mean, Hydrosurface Necromancy is pretty cool, but then again, there's a poison resistance. I would just like to see an awful lot of resistance shields in here. That's a good one. Constitution, inflict poison on contact. That's not really necessary, but water and air resistance is something that's nice. The 10% blocking chance, I don't know if I really need it or whatnot, but I should maybe focus rather on resistances, because this is what usually happens around me if I fight. What do we got here? Air resistance again, and water resistance again. Movement speed is pretty neat. No dodging though. You get to be kidding me. And of course, the unique stuff does not increase in levels. It's just the ordinary things. That gets slightly better. Oh yeah. All right. But yeah, sadly, you cannot. Yeah, you cannot seem to actually sort it by resistances. That would be nice, so that you can just choose the item that you actually need. And what do we have here? There's more of those buckets, and there's of course Sybil.
Live, love, and liquidate. From death, let me be death.
Nothing. No, like, disintegration, no whatever. Why did Ifan just disappear though? That was just kind of weird.
Not many things I can fetch around here, but who cares, eh? Look at this place.
Wait, didn't I give him already a task to fetch some things? Or maybe it just doesn't happen in here. Maybe he gives you the items once you are on the, on Arx.
A million candles. A million all around. And they're just like me. They're just like me. The demon. He keeps our souls. He keeps them all forever. I see it all. I see it all. How could you? I'll never be free of him now. Do you understand that? I'll never be free of him now.
Well, definitely didn't want to end like this. Actually, maybe the best way to not destroy all of the undead fellas, in this case your other party members, would have been to just rush towards the wellspring, interact with this, and continue this without actually doing any fighting. Maybe this is what you should have done. Anyway, tell her you didn't want it to end like this. Say that what's done is done. Only one was destined to survive.
What end? He has me now. He has me forever. I'll never be free of him.
But we can be free of... Well, we can get rid of him, right?
I guess it was always going to be you, wasn't it? I hope you're happy.
Bah, that's just really mean. Come on, right in the field. So...
Not right now. Come back later.
Lighter, lighter, ta 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 ta
After all
ta.
that's just happened, life, or what passes for it, seems more precious to you than ever. You look around at those who have accompanied you so far. In each one, something unique shines through. Divinity has eluded you so far, but humanity beats strong within you, here and now. Who knows what lies ahead for you, for your companions? Your quest failed. The void is growing stronger, and the hall is dark. You feel the need for some affection. Perhaps they feel it too.
Really now? One second thought. You'd rather not get up close and personal with anyone. Okay, so we got Fane, of course. We got the Red Prince. Who do we do this now? Tell the beast you've been thinking about him and his beard a lot. Look at Fane and ask if he'd like to go below decks. You'd like to ask the Red Prince if he'd like to join you for a private moment. But like actually we started some kind of like relationship with Fane, so why not go with that one?
Know me? I believe we know each other rather well at this point. Indeed, I've made many notes on the major events in your life, and I believe personally observed many more. In fact...
Fane stops as he sees the look in your eyes, somewhere between annoyance, amusement, and affection.
Oh, to know me? Scripturally? I mean, I rather wish, yes. Yes, I think I would like that very much.
Touching the hand of your companion, source sparks between you. The magic of this place sings, and arcane flesh wraps your bones. All of a sudden, you appear living. You feel things. For the first time in a long, long time, you sense with all 5 senses. As you move to go below decks, the live wood creaks and groans. The steps you thought you knew lead you to a part of the ship you've never seen before. A newly carved nook that smells of resin and wood chips. Touching the wall beneath your fingers, the live wood hums at your touch. You understand that the Lady Vengeance has carved this space for you in gratitude for your help. You enter and feel the presence of the ship recede, offering you the total privacy of a moment alone with your companion. The first moment you have been truly alone together. The air between you cracks and shimmers with sauce. Despite everything that's happened, you allow yourself to enjoy a moment of peace.
So, what exactly did you have in mind?
Grin pull him close. Surely even he knows why you are here. So, smiles softly and reach out to touch Fane's face. Say you don't want anything from him, you just needed some company. If he doesn't know, maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. Let's see. What do we go for? Let's go with number 2.
Fane pulls back as you reach for him. He looks away, his shoulders slumped.
Please. It is all well and good to caress cold bone, but it just feels so empty. Don't misunderstand. I enjoy your company. I enjoy it very much. It's just, I feel nothing. Neither the strength of your hand nor the warmth of your touch.
Oh, ask if there's anything he would like you to do. Sidle up to him. Maybe he can't feel, but there's no reason you both have to be unsatisfied. Okay, wait a minute. Ask if there's anything he would like you to do. While your eyes smile and tell him, yeah, wait a minute. Why not just go with that?
I think there might be a way. A way we could be intimate. But it requires absolute trust.
What on earth is happening now?
In truth, I never dreamed I would have the opportunity amongst your kind. But, well, perhaps I was wrong. You've helped me more than you know. You've opened my eyes to the merits of this world, if you'll pardon the expression. This land is so much more than a wasteland to explore. Its people more than specimens to be studied. My life is more than my obsession. At least, with you it could be. This notion of mine is not without risk, but... do you trust me?
Smile. After everything you've been through, you trust him with your life. Oh.
And I trust you. With more than my life.
Fane reaches out his hand. Fane bows his head, and sauce starts to swirl around his bones. It outlines him in a green glow, shimmering about him as if his spirit was stepping out of his body.
Take me. Just a bit. Just enough.
Whoa, it's like a tiny amount of his source. It's tough, but you keep control. If you expose consumer source. Oh, dude, what kind of vampirism stuff is going on now? Refuse. No, just a teensy bit. Why not?
Starts to blur as his source trickles into your body.
This will work much better if you close your eyes. Please.
You close your eyes, and the world around you disappears, but a new one takes its place. You're surrounded by rows of angular stone shelves, each one packed full of books. You're standing in the academy. But where you saw a cold, broken ruin, this place feels warm and welcoming. It feels like home.
Let's plug a book from the shelf.
You reach out to one of the cases when there's a cough behind you.
You can grab me all you like, mortal. But a man's books? Is nothing sacred?
You turn and see Fane. Not a skeleton, not a mask, not some shadowy hooded figure. You see Fane. He's leaning against a desk, a four-headed staff in his hand. His bluish-grey skin shimmers in the gentle light of the library. He walks over to you with slow, smooth steps, his staff clicking sharply against the stone. As he gets closer, you can see his eyes, which look black from a distance, are actually filled with tiny points of light. It's like gazing into the cosmos.
So, where were we?
Ha! Dude, okay, actually we could go with number 2. That's an interesting start.
You hear a grunt of surprise as your lips press into his, before his arms move behind the small of your back and pull you close. He steps forward, taking you in his arms. Your hands run down his chest, across silken robes. He smiles shyly as you break off the kiss, but you notice a look in his eyes.
Perhaps you would prefer something else. I could find a mask if you would feel more comfortable looking at one of your own kind.
Nah, more than happy with him as he is.
Fane hoists you up in the air, walking back to his desk. He lands heavily against the desk, sending immaculate piles of paper flying across the floor. He pulls you on top of him with a grin. His heart races where your hands press down on his chest, and you can feel him growing, not just where you'd expect, but everywhere. His body seems to move and change to your pleasure, but all you can see are his eyes, a kaleidoscope of darkness and light, like the universe staring up at you. They draw you in, and as you press down on his body, you can feel yourself twisting, falling into those eyes, falling into infinity.
Ooh, look at that. Stuff that can be looted. Alright.
Well, that was... my word. I mean, I never imagined. Especially when our previous encounter went so disastrously wrong. I mean, thank you.
Well, you're curious. How you compare to an Eternal? Show him he doesn't need to thank you for anything.
No, I do. I truly do. Before you, I moved through this world like a ghost. I tried to see everything while remaining unseen. I touched nothing. Was touched by nothing. The greatest horrors and heroisms were no more than footnotes to me. But you...
Fane takes your hand, interlocking his fingers with yours.
You saw me. You touched me. You showed me just how little I knew. So yes. Thank you.
And you're curious. Because it's cheek and tell him it's time to go. Nope. Smile and tell him he's welcome.
Yes. Well, I just wanted to say it.
Okay, now, what about the Eternals?
You were most... unusual.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Coupling for us is a more ceremonial affair. This was briefer. I remember the conception of my little girl took almost a day. But for all its brevity, this was... it was glorious.
Pat him on the shoulder. Yeah, you know. Oh.
Alas, I fear reality calls. We had better get back to the others.
Ah, bollocks. I wanted to loot the items. Whatever. So, let's see. How many times can we actually go down there with anyone? Ah, okay. So the first time you actually go downstairs, this happens. And then you can do your inventory management again. So, let's just talk to Fletcher.
Take a look at what I've been working on, by all means.
By all means, yes. And we got ourselves a level 18 Constitution Sneaking and Dodging. Oh, this is so good. All of those items are so nice. There's just one teensy weensy problem. Actually, wait a minute. I could take those things. Like 5 Constitution is a lot. And well, I would like to have some other bonuses there as well. But when it comes to belts, like this might be one of the better ones entirely. Oh, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, pretty sweet. But all of the other stuff just does not really compare. I think I have to sort it by level or something. Like, what kind of items are actually level 18 or higher? Yeah, everything is just level 8. As if it started somewhere and then just stopped. Yeah, the Tug of War, for example, is the only thing of higher level and the rest just isn't. Yep, the rest just stopped getting better. So we're getting the Tug of War thing from it. Let's just even that out. There we go. And we got some nice belts. Perfect. Now, let's see. What else do we have here? Who else is here? Nothing in those chests. But let's just do a little run around. Maybe we can come across something interesting. The beers are back again. Look at this. And an awful lot of ropes. Okay, actually, ropes are nice, right? But I don't seem to get any good use from it. Thousands of bottles of beer. So you can use it in between to actually refresh on those. Oh, yeah. And then there are those buckets. I could also take those. But the number of buckets doesn't really matter that much right now. So let's see. There's the skull again. And empty... Wait, where? Awful lot of things just reappeared. What is this? That could be valuable. Let's see. What is this? Plate. Yes, that's definitely valuable. And all of the other stuff has to be moved a bit. What is this? Spider legs. Nope. And, ooh, Bloodstorm. Do I not have that yet? Why can't I use it now? Huh. The sky's weeping red tears, bolt of congratulations. Like, you do have to combine, like, Source from Hydrosurface to Necromancer in order to make this work, and it's a really cool spell. Problem is, it also says Disease, which always backfires, by the way. Oh, wait a minute. While we're at it, why don't I just get this thingy activated? Let's see. I got 2,000 health, and I'm at 811. 911, and I got myself 500 additional health, which is perfect. Constitution got better, and that means I can safely use disease on enemies right now, which is perfect. Let's throw this out as well. And what about this one? That's a strength thingy. That's the water thingy, but yeah, I don't really have any use for it yet. Anyway, I wanted to get these things, and then I'm just going to move them to the beast once I'm done with that. Oh, really? Wait a minute, that could be golden. Come on. And that one too. Righty. What about that thing down there? No additional items. It's just a teensy weeny nook cranny thing. So, what do we got here? Some buttons, gold plate, and more empty bottles, yes. I like myself them bottles. Butterla-bee, butterla-boo, ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, yes, and the sleeping girl. We really have to check on her, too.
The little girl doesn't acknowledge your...
Yeah, your presence. Nothing. Absolutely nothing happens. And then there are Dallas's assistants.
As you approach...
Nothing. Okay. Dallas's assistants do not want to talk. At least not now. Then we could also respec a few points. I mean, I could definitely do that in order to get more memory points. So what are we going to sacrifice? A few points of wits, maybe? So that we can, or that we just counteract the gear. So that we can reduce it by 2 or something. And then we could increase something else. Maybe intelligence again, or memory, just to get more slots for even more spells and whatnot, because more slots are more better. Or I could get myself another talent, because some of the ones that I have right now may not be that useful. So then, let's go back up and talk to the rest of the team.
Well, hello again. I'm still thinking about... well, all of it. I should probably take notes, but it just doesn't seem important right now.
What happens next?
As much as I would enjoy sailing these waters with you, I fear our time is short. I believe Malady recommended speaking to the ship's head when you were ready to leave. But I suppose it all depends on how much faith you put in a half-demon.
Hey up. I hear we're about ready to move out. Reckon you'll need to talk with the ship head to summon Malady and let her know we're ready.
There you are. I hear Malady wants to continue the journey. We've but to talk to the Lady Vengeance and off we pop.
I have a slight suspicion that the Red Prince, or the voice of him, sounds a little familiar. I don't know why. I do not know why, but it seems so awfully familiar that it's weird. Now, let's talk to the Lady Vengeance.
Take whatever time you need to gather yourself, my friend. When you are ready, we can proceed.
Well, I do know that you led Dallas to the Nameless Isle, but I don't think that she led Dallas to the Isle on purpose. Maybe it's more like a GPS tracking device or something that's on board.
Yes, I am sorry. She had me built to her exact designs. Not even I know all the ways in which she can control me. She was able to follow my wake like a shark, but I will see myself destroyed rather than be forced to betray you again. I swear.
I am not angry at you because of that. Just, you know, it happens.
It shall be done.
And there we got Malady again.
Malady's face is drawn. She seems tired, somewhat subdued. She looks you over and squints.
What's wrong with you? You seem happy.
I am. You feel better than you have in some time. Say your instincts are mistaken. You're just, you know, better or worse than usual. Say that, on the contrary, recent events are weighing heavily on you. Tell her you think you're in love. Aww. Well, we're definitely feeling very good.
It's written all over you. In truth, I'm glad to see it. A joyful God is a just God.
We are not a god yet.
I've had some time to think, and there's a few matters I want to discuss before we carry on.
Sure.
I doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
Forgotten is a big one. I don't really know that it actually happened. When did it happen?
She swallows hard and closes her eyes for a moment, as though trying to dispel a dizzy spell.
She and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. According to its terms, I was to help you ascend to divinity, and she was to help me with another matter.
And what is this other matter?
The details aren't important now. It's just... never mind. Another entangling alliance. But I won't be able to disentangle it on my own. There may come a time when I need to count on you as an ally.
You can definitely do that. I mean, you saved my ass twice. Or maybe even multiple times, who knows?
So, are we?
Yeah.
Allies, that is.
Yeah, you need more information. What entangled allies is she referencing to? Yeah, we are definitely gonna do that, but we can assure her that we definitely are allies, sure. We can ask her about that later. Tell her that after all she's done for you, you'd be a fool not to consider her your greatest ally. Say that she, of all people, should understand that you're looking out for yourself, no one else. Aww.
I'm glad to hear you say that. We do make quite the team, don't we? I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole, and quickly, before she does something irreversible. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She doesn't understand what must be done. She doesn't understand how to rule.
How to rule? Ask Malady elaborately.
It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better. Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see?
You see an elf? You see a demon? Well, you see her, Malady. No more or less.
I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between darkness and light, between good and evil. Whatever those categories mean. When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, you'll have done as good as the Seven did. And if you can be stronger than them, you'll do all the better. The Seven are gone, slain by their Godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made.
So you're surprised to hear her talk like this. She seems passionate about the state of the world. But why?
I know what evil is, Godwoken. I've seen what chaos can do. It isn't how I picture Rivellon's future. You are my insurance against that. Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arx, find Dallas, take back what she stole.
What was it saying? Find this cheerleader. No, save the cheerleader, save the world.
Shall we go?
Not to Arx. Ask her to wait. You need a moment. No, we actually don't. Let's just do that.
Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one masterful enough to transport an entire ship safely between the land of the dead and the land of the living. Captain Malady stands at the ready.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arx to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon's secret was taking its toll on her.
Lucian! Fools! The bastard's going to ruin everything! Brace! Brace! Brace!
Oh boy, those brace thingies. That's usually what you say shortly before impact. That's actually a nice movie. What was it? Was it Captain Saul or something? Oh.
Don't say anything.
Anything?
Malady groans, her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hands.
Gesture towards the demolished ship and congratulate her on the landing. Reach over to help her up. Ask her what happened. Well, we can definitely congratulate her on landing, but do we need to help her up or not? Why the rough landing? Do we help her or not? Well, we could help her.
She raises one hand and raises herself to her feet.
Now, no need to fuss, I'll be fine. It's just that traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know? It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear, I've pulled a clever trick out of my sleeve. The Lady Vengeance stands in two realms at once. Her body here, her soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure. At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arx. This is where Dallas has fled with the powers of the gods. This is where the path to divinity leads.
Taking the scenery around and ask her what comes next.
Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the Seven. You'll need to get the Aetherin back if you're to fight the God King. You'll need it if you're to ascend. Track her in Arx. Find out where she's gone and end her. Take back the Aetherin and the powers of the gods with it.
Good. God King, Aetherin, Divinity. Got it.
You cannot fail, Godwoken. Not for anything.
No. Don't just
Hurry along now.
run
We
away.
need to find Dallas before it's too late.
How do we find her?
That's for you to discover. Arx is rife with divine order grunts, though. If she's among them, they'll know where to look. Take care of yourself, Godwoken. I may not always be there to do it for you.
Aw, come on, don't die on me, please. That would be nice. So there's this one big... Oh boy. They said something about... Oh, the wait. What is this? The Lady Vengeance. No, this is not the Lady Oh boy. So I had the ship sorted in a way that kind of makes sense with all of the items and whatnot, but I kind of feel as if this is now completely wasted. No, wait, this is not supposed to get to the beast. That one could go to Fane for now, yes. That one is air resistance, taking inferiority. This is actually really good. Let's see, does he get anything good from it? Fire resistance, air resistance. It's the same one, basically. Ah, come on. You get bonuses, but it's always a large amount of resistance that's missing. That's the annoying bit. Basically means that I have no use for that, as long as the characters don't have the amount of strength required. In this case, I could also change something about feathery as well. But no, that one could just be sold. That one goes to the beast. That one goes to the red prince. That one goes to the beast again. To the beast again. And when it comes to those frames, we're going to move it somewhere else. And this one, for some reason, requires Hydro Surface 3. Wait, there we go. Let's learn the Bloodstorm. The legs are not needed. This one goes to Fane. Right. Now, what about the rest? Anything is just jumbled together. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wait. Yeah, the beast. This one is supposed to go to the Red Prince and to the Red Prince. He's my item cell carrier, whatever. Let's just order everything the way it's supposed to. Oh, and that one can be sold as well.
Many more of those on
perfect. Now, let me just order this dude around, and we can also talk to Quercus.
Oh, Quercus. She might have been a butchered tree, but she still made a noble home. And now our nest is gone. We cannot hide in their barren hall of echoes. We cannot idly wait for fate to take us. There's only one thing left to do.
Sir Lora looks up to you. Then back to Quercus. His whiskers twitch.
We must fight! Onward, Quercus! Onward, shield! Until the great acorn drops, there's still hope! Ho!
At least someone is high in spirit. Oh, there's another mushroom. Perfect. So, now what about you, Tarquin? Are you finally done?
Not the finest of landings, though I suppose our dear vessel did well enough. At least I can still access all of my tools in the Hall of Echoes.
Huh.
I wouldn't relish the prospect of scouring through all this wreckage to find what I need.
Thank goodness we have a spirit ship. That's what he'll do now.
My work, of course. Anathema won't restore itself, I dare say. I shall finish what I started, aboard whatever remains of the Lady Vengeance in the Hall of Echoes.
Good. Now, let's sell a little bit of stuff. Let's accept that. And I also have to manage a few other items in the lizard's inventory. Did anything else really change? Did anything else increase in level? Or... yeah, the thing is, I just want this shield. I want this shield. Poisoned on contact is nice and everything, but I don't think that the 10% blocking chance really does make that big of a difference. It's much better to get higher magic armor, because then you can resist some burning and whatnot. Water resistance, air resistance, poison resistance. Okay, so I would gain water and air resistance. I would lose fire, and poison has no effect on me. So... it's kind of the... come on. Why do they always have to be so strange? And this one has 20 air resistance and burning contact. Well, he would also be able to resist a little bit of the other things, though. Yeah, he can definitely buy that. Let's give him that. Let's accept that.
Come and find me later in the Hall of Echo.
Yeah. So... oh, look at that. An unidentified crossbow. That's one of those items that I probably have picked up. Rhymes with frame with the dagger, razor sharp, yada yada. And that's one of the first things you've actually found. That one goes to... wait. We are already in the beast's inventory. Why is everything just all over the place? Oh boy. Okay, I need to item manage a little bit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Item management. The bane of all existence. Okay, so everything like level 16 and lower needs to be sold. Just like that. No fussing about, just get rid of it. And when it comes to jewelry, okay, which one is heaviest? This backpack for some reason. Okay. What about the runes? They do add up in weight at one point. They do add up. And yeah, that's basically it. So this is half of the weight, basically, the backpack. The backpack with all of the... I could actually craft some spells in here and get rid of them. I already know all. So that's good. Now, the thing that I wanted to do was get the shield for the Red Prince. There we go. There we go. Nice. That one can be sold now. That's good. By the way, what did I say about the whole selling everything level 15 and lower, kind of? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's not even think about that. That's also a nice shield, but no, let's just get rid of it. Reserve pistol. Nah. No need to fuss about that. Oh, this is actually... oh, triple resistance. Why? Why do they have to be that? Why? Why did you get all of that finesse, though? Weird. Really weird. But no, let's just get rid of this. This is a strength, whatever. This one can also go. Earth, poison, shield on contact. This is a cool one, but no. Then Earth resistance, arrow surge. This goes too. We're gonna keep that one. That's a normal one. That is a cool one because it has an effect. Same because it's a unique one. That's a hydrosophism thing. That's a strange one, but we don't know it. It don't need it. There we go. What about the magical dagger? We don't really use daggers, by the way. Usually what I do is I put them into the Lady Vengeance, but it would be better for me to just sell them. Like, if I have no use for them, let's just throw them out. Same goes for the staves here. It's cool. But that's it. Actually, that could... yeah, I don't use staves that much. That's just all. So one-handed damage. One-handed damage has to be compared this way. 60 something. This is like 55. So that one goes. Then this is... oh, wait. Yeah, this is two-handed. I have to compare it this way. And yeah, it's better. But it has no cleave and no other stuff. So this one goes too. And this is one-handed with poison. That goes too. No need for it. Let's just throw everything out we have no use for. This is one scoundrel thing. This is a nothing. And then, yeah, that's 17 and lower. It's a lucky charm thing. Barter and leadership belt. Wait a minute. Who is bartering? This guy. I think the other bartering thing might be in here somewhere. I just have to find it. Constitution, now bartering and leadership. 2, 1, 1, and 72. The question is just how many points in vitality would that be? Because it's percentage and the other one is just a hard point in there. Telekinesis dodging? No, let's just throw this out too. Why not? Poison resistance. No. What about that? That's a weird one. That one could go. I really never used this thing here. It's a nice one. But I don't know it. Destroyer gloves can go. They're not even part of any set or whatnot. Retribution, necromancy. This one has no stats on it. That's a funny one. Huntsman summoning. No. No use for it. Let's just throw this out. That's a unique one. Let's keep that just in case. And the air wand can go. It doesn't do enough damage. The water wand is an interesting one, but I already deal more than that. And purge is out of charges, so that one goes. Alright. So that means we pretty much got all of it. That's actually a good one. So let's auto sort everything. And identify this. Identify that. Let's just look at the equipment that we can actually wear here. So this one is a two-handed 96 in earth damage. That's actually a good one. Let's see. Is it good? Is it better? Is it... It has crit, yes. Not enough crit to sustain it. It also has no cleave damage. I like cleave. Very much so. Which means that one goes away. And Wallowood Death's Touch. I don't use this one at all. That goes away too. Then... Wait, what happened? I think I double-clicked by accident. That's kind of interesting. So, then we got like Earth, Essence, Warfare, Geomancy, Necromancy. Ooh, okay, I could benefit from this. Because I do physical damage a lot. So, let's do this over here. Water changes with Earth. Geomancy, Summoning, Necromancy. Yeah, I could definitely exchange that. But what about the Earthquake? What about spells? What about Earthquake? Would I like to sacrifice some of these spells? Not really. And I can't level up. Okay. So in this case, I'm just going to use this ring over here. And this one is a nice one, though. Let's just move this to Fane, just in case. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. The finesse ones are second skin, whatever. They are somewhat unique. Let's throw them to the Red Prince. Again, that's my item carrier. The energy stuff can be sold. Huntsman, Pyrokinetic, Arrow Surge. Poison is it? Yeah. If anything, I'm just looking for resistance rings. That's not necessary then. The poison resistance could be something useful, at least at one point. Who knows? And what about that? The Reaver. Cool one, but not enough crit, not enough damage. That one goes. Alright. I think we pretty much got all of that now, did we? Yeah, I think so. Yes, I think so. Yeah, the round wines can just go as well. The 33 fire ones can go too, and then there are an awful lot of other rings in here. Like resistance, Huntsman, Arrow Surge, that one can go. Water resistance, yes, as I said, resistance is pretty funny. That's resistance, then resistance again, resistance again, resistance again. If I can make good use of them, then the resistance ones are the best. So, and the music just disappeared. That's kind of weird. Really, really weird. Okay, that one can go too. Now, let's just go to this thing, move everything to the lizard. There we go. This one goes here, this one goes here. Right. Now, the good old inventory management.
Why work? Come and find me later.
No. There we go. So, that's all.
The setting for many of my youthful
it's 60 something. Let's see. Alright, that should do it. There we go. Now we got some money. Perfect. Now, second question. Did Malady have anything to sell? No. Okay, now there's just one more we talk to. Let's get it.
Gareth massages his forehead and grunts.
Why does everything have to go to absolute shite?
Because it tends to.
Glad to see you're still kicking at least. though I should warn you, Arx kicks back.
Gareth scans the wreckage and whistles. The Lady Vengeance is well and truly ruined.
Ask if Gareth is doing right. Whistle along with him. Things aren't looking good. Remind him that the Lady Vengeance was only a ship. What made her special was the crew. Oh, no, come on.
He stretches an arm in front of him and takes inventory of every scrape, cut, and bruise.
As good as I'm gonna get. Godwoken, it may be Lucian's day, but Arx will give you little cause to celebrate. I must stay here, but I can give you this. Through it, Lucian may still protect you.
He's still clinging to Lucian after all he's been through. That's what he intends to do now. So you'd like to know more. Okay, yeah, the Lucian thing.
Old habits, my friend. I pursued my guiding star. I had no idea it would lead me so astray. But it's still the only star I knew to follow in the darkness. Yet perhaps I found another.
Gareth smiles at you. You see in him something he's lacked of late. Hope.
Oh, finally. And what do you want to do now?
I'll do what I do best. Hold things together. Those that remain still need a chief, so I'll attend to whatever needs attending to. I have no more surprises up my sleeve. I dare say you've had enough.
And what about the city of Arx?
It's a city at a crossroads. Volumes could be written about a single conflict. Yet Arx endures an infinitude at once. It's from Arx that the Divine Order operates, so to speak, though you'll find its operations are as scattered as dandelion seeds in a cyclone. With both factions at odds, sorcery is not a pervading concern. Do not, however, assume that every paladin offers safe haven. The enemy of your enemy is not always a friend. Were I wearing your boots, I'd seek out Ahu, the Lord Protector, and the keeper of Lucian's crypt. He is a wise one, and may offer you help.
Okay. And what about it?
Ahu is Lucian's greatest asset. A great wizard, and clever as a cat. He protects Lucian's remains deep within the Arx Cathedral, and I can think of no one better suited for it. He's a man of many talents, not the least of which is knowing. Ahu spots details that elude even the savviest of spies. If the hammer has fallen in Arx, he'll have taken notice.
Right, good to know. So, let's see. Anything changed in his inventory so far? No. Wait. Did I buy at least one item off of him? Because it does kind of seem suspicious. Right. Oh, look at that.
To be the death of me.
Gareth grasps your shoulder as you turn to go.
You've done much for me. It's a miracle I even stand here now, frankly. You've got more miracles in you. With you, what was impossible seems possible again.
Aww. So, exactly, Malady, exactly.
I have many more of those on my
No, this one goes to me, and I think most of the money is where it needs to be, right? Wait, it's just auto-sorted. 4 piles of cash. Yeah, that's what you do. Steal low and sell high, right? Like, isn't that how you're supposed to do it? Let's get the Amaduvia. Oh, they usually grow on trees. Look at that. Now we know. Sometimes I just pick them up from the ground, but that's usually always happening when the ground is part of the tree. Wait a minute. Why is there so much death fog? What happened? A death fog barrel. Oh, that could be quite convenient. Let's see. Does it have any... Of course, we cannot see any weight of items. That would be quite convenient. What does the map say? Map says we are... Where are we? Manchester Barracks. The road thing, the cathedral, Black House, Kem's mansion. Okay, so Arx might be somewhere up here. We are somewhere in the woods. Meaning that we have to explore anything to the east first before we go anywhere else. No, that's not how you do this. Right. And for now, what we're gonna do is we end the episode and continue, of course, at another time. Until next time, then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!